Did you know that Bulk and Skull once became Power Rangers? That's right, and in this video, we're going to talk about it. So, Bulk and Skull are some iconic Power Ranger characters in the series franchise. Not only did they pave the way for other comedic duos in later series down the line, but they also had some character growth and some development. Yeah, they started off as bullies, and then they wanted to expose the Rangers' secret identities. Then they became police officers, and then they became detectives. And later on, they just hang around during Power Rangers in Space. But if you watch Mighty Morphin all the way to Power Rangers in Space and see the focus that these characters had, these guys had some amazing growth, even becoming the heroes at the end of the Zordon era in the Power Rangers franchise. And that comes in full circle with these characters. So Bulk and Skull became Power Rangers in episode Crystal of Nightmares, and what's really interesting about these costumes is they look very similar to the Go Ranger costumes, the very first Super Sentai that was ever created. So although these costumes look bad, they kind of show what Bulk and Skull would look like if they became Power Rangers. But that was only a dream and a fantasy. Here's what they really looked like when they became Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. In the 2016 annual for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Bulk and Skull became unlikely heroes and got to put on the Mighty Morphin outfits, becoming the Purple and Orange Rangers. Bulk getting the powers of the Bacon-Adon, and Skull getting the powers of the Featherdactyl, which they're basically warthogs and dodos. So I do enjoy the creative name they came up with for these Zords, but not only that, their outfits are really wacky as well. They barely fit on our characters, their belts look like counterfeits, and their pants are barely staying up. So our Ranger duo sort of gets their butt kicked by this monster in this one-shot comic, but eventually Bulk and Skull come up with a strategy to take down this monster and save the day and help the Rangers out, which even surprised Zordon and Alpha as they're watching from the viewing globe. And this one-shot comic does have a bunch of really good gags in it. One of them being is when Bulk and Skull defeats the monster in this comic, and because he's basically got a giant lock on his chest, they don't know how to open it up. So what they do is they call in a locksmith, and his company name is called Pick Jagger. I gotta love the pun there. That's some really good wordplay. And even though they appeared in this one-shot, the Bulk and Skull Power Rangers have gone on to get their own merchandise in the Power Rangers franchise, such as these two guys getting their own expansion pack in Heroes of the Grid, the tabletop RPG. And by the time this video comes out, Skull would have been a playable character in Power Rangers Legacy Wars, so these guys have stuck around and got their own merch in the Power Rangers franchise, which is pretty cool. Maybe we'll see a Lightning collection for these guys later down the line. And even though at the end of this one-shot, Bulk and Skull get their memories wiped and their power coins taken away so they'll never know what happened, I kind of wish we got to understand the lore of these power coins, because they're described as very rare and unique power coins, so I kind of wonder why Ninja created these power coins and they were never used until now. So were they meant for specific people? Do they have a full potential they can be used aside from someone like Bulk and Skull where we don't see the pants and stuff like that falling down? Or are they faulty and that's why they're so rare? I mean, there's a lot of lore you can do behind these power coins, and if they ever decide to bring these powers back eventually. Anyway guys, I think I'm going to bring this video to a close with the story on how Bulk and Skull became Power Rangers that one time. What did you guys think of the video? Leave a comment down below, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Don't forget to leave a like and share this video around to social media so it helps boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. With that said, I'm going to bring this video to a close. Thanks for watching, have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.